It was clear it hadn't been one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to ruin them and conquer their heart. Oh, 3 weeks now! Okay, instead of 2. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. BHD and BS. Alright. School is outdated and lame. We need a new school subject ASAP. How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. Turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101. A critical thought, I mean...
Punch a crocodile.
Okay. Critical thought, I mean, dang, this country could really use a subject like that in schools. Alright, Kristen. Are you gonna go for Scott again? Because probably this one. Oh, but so is Spooky, so... Good luck, you two.
What's the second one?
Okay. Ruples.
How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences.
I have also wondered many how to punch crocodile.
How to put go for a crocodile.
Yeah, bold. You wish you were raised by a pack of wild wolves who also happen to teach moguls how to own some of the most profitable companies in Silicon Valley, kick-ass role models, and sick. Well, progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and an actual fire. I love fire and see no issue of being raised by it. Or a mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as a disciple in the ancient ways of Rad Jing. Probably this one.
Yeah.
Alright, Kristen.
The second one.
Fire. Alright, Ruples. I was raised by a rabbit dog, is true.
Raised by a pack of wild wolves is true.
And, mysterious old man. So fun. Oh, you guys are all wealthy. What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can... sports things? Alright, who are you guys gonna go for?
How to set stuff on there.
I want to go for Vera, so the Empire.
Oh, yeah.
Financial Empire. Yeah.
Yep. Kristen, you gonna go for Scott?
Sure.
Sports things. Ruples?
How to set stuff on fire.
And I'm gonna make a killer cocktail. Yeah. I really like Vicky and Polly. I think they make a cute couple too.
All right.
All right. All right.
Let's go get some charm in the gym.
All right. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. What? Okay. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain +2 charm.
No.
You see hordes of your classmates running away from Vera and Scott. They're all screaming, "Spoilers!"
Great.
He wants to do Vera's voice. You still want to do it, Kristen?
Sure.
Okay.
Have you seen the latest episode of Detective Weasel? Weasel finally exposed the cartel's entire operation.
Awesome, bro.
I did. It was so exciting. I peed on Grandma's carpet.
Not bad.
I know, right? And the cartel's organizational structure is so... I took so many notes.
Oh, bro.
But last night was the last episode. I was so sad, I peed on Grandma's carpet.
Well, why don't we start our own TV show? Make it better than Where Weasel.
Hold on, I'm turning you up a little.
What?
Better than Weasel? Is that even possible?
We're the perfect team. I have money. You're the gullible target audience. Gorgana Films Studios requires your ideas.
Look at that face he's got there. He's like... How do I eyebrow when my nose... Ooh!
Girl, knock it off.
I'll be back.
What? Where are you going?
Foxy's calling me.
Scott Gorgana Film Studios?
We'll talk about that later. Right now, I need ideas.
When the Mafia threatens to close his gym, an ugly Nosferatu must expose a syndicate to save the only place that lets him do his preps. Or Chile 1985, when Pennicott floods the market with black cocaine.
Chile 1985.
This one?
Yeah, that's 100% fair.
Are you sure? Oh, because this one's the gym. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, not bad.
Yes.
Did you just create the most relatable detective ever? That was a rhetorical question. Obviously, a young entrepreneur fighting to save the business from government regulation is objectively.
But she's a drug trafficker.
She is a businesswoman protecting free markets. Doesn't that sound to you like the Monster King dream?
Monster American Dream. I didn't think about it like this. But is she a buff entrepreneur? Like really buff?
Sure, why not?
Hooray!
All my objections have suddenly disappeared. Hey, there you go. You got a point for Vera. Vera puts you and Scott to work stuffing packets of promotional cocaine to publicize the TV show. You gain +3 money as payment.
Let's do this!
Alright, Kristen?
What are my stats?
You have 2 fun, 5 in creativity and money, and then 7 in charm, boldness, and smarts.
Let's get some fun.
You gonna party?
Yeah, that's part.
Hey, sick. That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Afterwards, you notice Scott huddled next to Vera. These two hardly ever hang out. You wonder what's up. Scott seems to be showing Vera some kind of sports diagram,
Oh, bro.
but we just keep losing football games over and over. Coach says we're just not sporting hard enough, but I'm sporting as hard as I can. I figured, since you're super smart and everything, maybe you could...
Fix your entire team in 10 minutes?
Your one and only, Vera Oberlin.
Well, obviously I can do that. I'm incredible. Listen, what you need is an
Oblique.
what? Oblique strategy, a new technique that your opponents won't expect. Like poison darts or vicious campaign of psychological warfare. Or
Now's your chance to impress them. Jump in with an idea that will show them how much you know about winning sports. What you guys need is blackmailed material. One well-placed camera in the opposing team's locker room is all it takes. Or a player who's really a truck. No one will be able to stop them. Do you want points with Vera or Scott?
Scott.
That's what I figured.
Touchdown!
Dude, what a killer idea. My buddy Truckosaurus has wanted to join the team for a while now. But coach kept saying no on account of him being too lethal, whatever that means. Now we're losing all the time, though. I'm sure Coach will change his mind. You've saved Scott's team and probably doomed hundreds of rival teams to death by Truckosaurus. Score! You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
Sure.
Oh, it's Nick's turn. I'm gonna message him. Actually, I'm gonna just do this.
Here's some charm.
He needs charm?
But you can't go to the gym.
Yep.
And then he needs fun. Too. Oh, but he should always get full because he's gonna go Damien.
He could get creative.
But he wanted Damien.
That's true. He should probably go bold then.
Yeah.
Well, creative... I almost always see Damien at the theater, though.
That's true. Go there then.
Just go for Damien for me. Alright. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves had descended to give you a figurative... Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad at high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. After you're counting and recounting your money, hoping to find an extra dollar, when suddenly... Hey, Ruples! Look over here! Look what I have! Isn't it shiny? Scott holds aloft a roll of duct tape, which you can see is, indeed, shiny. Listen, I'm not sure what he tied up to Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor. I'm just saying, this tape is crazy strong. And, if you want to wreak some havoc on the school, Crazy Martin might be a little tied up. Oh. You should be this voice. Spooky. Nightmares?
Yes. Sorry.
You should be this person's voice. The Wiccans.
Thank the triple goddesses. We've spent months tracking.
Our thing? It's so cool, right? We have a thing and it's our thing, and it's the best thing and it's ours.
We must save the world.
You fools! That's the duct tape of retribution. It's only an adhesive that can hold Balthasar the Destroyer, whom we must detain in order to save the world.
What? Oh well, saving the world is good. I just liked it because it was cool and shiny thing. You can have it. No, wait, Scott. I'm probably just making that shit up because they want to take the cool thing from us. Balthasar the Destroyer. Obviously fake. Why have I never heard of him?
We have a 3-hour-long lecture on Balthasar the Destroyer in homeroom yesterday.
You're right, Damien. They must be lying. I think we would have remembered that.
Always the same with you.
You were at the sports practice and Damien was asleep at his desk. After we heard about that Balthasar posed, we took it upon ourselves to journey deep into the dungeons of Holius
Holisma?
to bring back the holy duct tape of retribution, only to discover it was already.
Oh, the dungeon of Holisma. That's where we were. We took a wrong turn on our way to English curses and totally got lost. Somehow we were in some kind of maze. Anyway, we saw that sick tape. Thought we could take it as well as take it. And thought we might as well as take it. And now it's freaking ours. You can't have it.
Try not to get killed soon.
Could you be any more oblivious? Hand over the tape or we'll be forced to take it by force.
Yikes. Looks like this situation is getting out of control. You better step in before someone, or some duct tape, gets hurt. Don't worry, Damien, you can keep the duct tape of retribution for your nefarious purposes. Coven, why don't you just use the scotch tape of, hey, cut that out instead? Scott, you don't really care about the duct tape, right? You just like having a cool shiny thing, but watch me use my sweet negotiating skills to get, wait for it, 2 cool shiny things. Now, gonna help him get Damien. So creative.
The scotch tape of, hey, cut that out? Now who's making things up? Of all the ridiculous, stupid, far-fetched... Oh, you know what? This article says that the scotch tape of, hey, cut that out, actually, totally, absolutely exists, and is actually 3 times as powerful as the duct tape of retribution.
Impressive.
Who would have thought? I feel like in mundane situations, duct tape tends to be stronger than scotch tape. But I guess everything goes out the window once magic gets. Normally, I wouldn't be bothered to go off on a quest for something when I could get an object that serves the same purpose just by hexing a few idiots.
We're out.
But we do make it a goal of ours to never cut corners, so if the scotch tape of, hey, cut that out, is the best artifact to defeat Balthazar, let's track that down.
I think it's like Balthazar or something.
I
So,
really worse than
what just
That
happened?
was the worst one to get.
I'm sorry.
It's good. It's not your fault.
Also, look at that face. He's totally making that. So, what just happened?
I love that.
Rupel's
so
totally 100% made up a magic artifact name that just happened to be real. So now the Coven is searching for that instead. So, do we get to keep the shiny thing? Yes, Scott. We get to keep the shiny thing.
Hooray!
Rad!
Nicely done, Rupels. I like how you lied to get that what you wanted. That's hot. Damien called you hot? Hooray indeed. You gain +2 smarts and +1 fun, as well as Scott and Damien's admiration and appreciation.
Let's go.
Oh, hey, welcome back. You okay? You just got points with Damien, so there you go.
Thank you.
I
need my boldness.
no, you got creativity instead.
But you also got Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I'm getting boldness. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Getting charged up. Guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits, but gain +2 boldness. Later, you, Polly, and Damien are practicing batting, which is stealing bats and hiding them in people's lockers. But all that well-intentional fun and games is interrupted by a blinding flash of light.
We're here to save the day.
Why are they here? Do you not want to voice them anymore?
Okay,
Oh,
no, it's good.
sorry.
There you are. Exactly the monsters we wanted to see. What? Needed, not wanted.
What?
I'm
Nick,
not doing it.
you're not doing it.
No.
These guys again? They never want to do anything fun.
We're not trying to ruin your fun. We're just trying to save your world. What?
Univertica?
Univer-
Univertica? I
is
don't know.
planning an attack. Univertica?
Ugh, so boring. Ugh. Ugh, why am I even subjecting my ears to this bullshit? I'm going back to hell. Your character talks so much.
Oh, died right after discovering Universica's weakness, we needed someone to speak to her spirit.
Not it. Not it. Dang it. I said it almost at the same time. But I'm allergic to helping. This is a serious health issue. But I'm prettier, so I shouldn't have to do anything ever. Right?
Enough of this.
Guys, seriously, the world will end if you don't help us. We don't care who, but one of you needs to stop.
Whatever. Just let the world end already. Then I won't have to take my midterms. I'm with Polly on this one. Midterms suck. Helping people sucks. Good luck with whatever you and your problem was. Well, the problem is the world ending. You're pretty sure nobody wants that. But you don't really want to help either. Time to impress one of your classmates by forcing the other to go help. What's the matter, Damien? Are you scared, you spicy little red baby? Psst, you're welcome, Polly. You know, Polly, saving the world is a great way to get free drugs and alcohol. You're Damien. Alright, so I want to get with Polly, so... I am not a spicy red baby! I'm a spicy red adult. I'm just busy, okay? I've got way too much to do without worrying about whatever lame thing you're talking about.
Always the same with you.
The end of the world. What we are talking about is the end of the world. What is wrong with you people?
Damn, well, if the world ends, I can't really beat the shit out of people or set things on fire. You win this round, Polly. He still doesn't look super thrilled about it, but he bounces down to the underworld to search for the coven's lost ally. After a while, he returns. Found your pal. She says Univertica is allergic to penicillin. Hope that helps, because it took a full 20 minutes out of my day. Penicillin.
Of course. We should have known.
We must save the world.
Thank you for this, Damien. You have saved the world. Thank you. You are a...
Bye.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Bounce off so I can just get back to rating butts on this butt rating app I just downloaded.
We're out.
Truly, you're the worst. Here's hoping the universe stays safe for a while longer, so we don't have to deal with you all at...
In a flash of light, the coven is gone, leaving you, Damien, and Polly in a peace not to worry about all that stupid world-saving stuff.
Awesome, boo.
Hey, Vicky, thanks for covering for me. That was pretty spicy yourself. Hell yeah, it was. The important thing is you impressed Polly, but also the world didn't end, which is cool too. You gain +2 boldness and +1 charm. Sorry, Damien, but I don't care for you. Everyone choose an object. Alright. GameCube.
A wall.
A wall.
A wall.
Alright, Nick.
Candle.
Do you actually have a candle?
Yes, I actually just lit one.
Player orders decide based on how disturbing it would be if an insane person decided to date and marry the selected object. Starting debate now. I think wall definitely wins.
Yeah, I think a wall wins.
I think that one's too.
I think the best part about that is that they would get locked in a padded room with walls and they could actually date and make out with the padded walls. Alright.
But you would be cheating.
I don't think you could date a candle. So I think that's the next one. And then there are people that date cats. But there's also people that date GameCube, so... I don't mind going last, though, if you want to go next, Kristen. Alright, I'll go last.
Also, Paka, if doing Damien hurts your voice, I can do Polly instead for you.
No, I can do Damien and Polly and Scott and the narrator. I'm fine. Oh, where you...
Sure, that's a lot of people.
I'm fine.
There.
Vera.
You sure that's a lot of people?
I'm fine. Vera's about to lift a glass of scotch to her immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever at the school, apparently. When Miranda screams... Oh, you want to do her? Oh wait, Kristen was doing her.
Sure.
Oh.
I can do it.
No, it's okay.
Who else? Me or not?
Kristen, you did a really good voice, I think.
Okay. Stop! Don't drink that.
What?
Oh wait, you're also Vera.
It's fine. Why not? This scotch costs more than most cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? Don't you have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Mary only drank 4 things: scotch, red wine, and tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. You drink poison? On purpose? Brenda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually hurt me? Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts, weird hot, spicy hot sauce in your drink? Or poison? Ugh. What do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple. Hire a taster. Fine. Any volunteers?
This might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you, you drink all her scotch, enraging Vera and delighting Miranda, or pretend to be poisoned, terrifying Miranda and amusing Vera. You're going for Vera, right?
Definitely amusing Vera.
Yeah. You shoot Vera a wink, take the tiniest sip of her scotch, and then...
No, that's funny. How will you be able to taste for poison if you're too going at the mouth and... You fool, he is poisoned. Run and tell the authorities, or this poor sap's face melts off or something. Oh dear, oh my, I'm no good in a crisis situation. Curse my uniform pleasant childhood.
Miranda feigns with the utmost drama. If there's one thing princesses are good at, it's fainting.
That was hilarious. I should put poison in my scotch more often. You can stop vomiting now, by the way. She passed out. Oh, do you need the antidote? Alright, here you go. I guess I should have let you know the scotch was actually poisoned. So, how about we get some ice cream to make up for it?
Your stomach's still too weak for ice cream, but you're never too sick to spend some time with quality... But you're never too sick to spend some quality time with Vera.
Sure.
Blooples, blooples. Oh no. Who are you going for? You could get something at the shop.
Well, you know what I'm going for.
Oh, fine.
You got it last time.
I did. Strange. You could have sworn Polly and Damien were at this table when you picked it.
Hey, noob.
Psst. Hey, loser. Down here.
Hey, Boo.
It's us, Polly and Damien, hiding under this table for totally innocent reasons. A ferocious roar sounds from the door off of the from the door of the cafeteria. Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, is here, and he's looking for someone. Oh shit, he's here. Why is he after us anyway? I think that what we did really falls under more federal jurisdiction. International law, more like. Those munchkins were Canadian citizens. Now that you mention it, I think we might actually have to face a war crimes tribunal. Worth it though, right? Oh, totally. As long as we can get away from Buzzkill Bear over there. Just hide in the ghost zone, you know, the special alternate dimension only ghosts can use? Or hide behind diplomacy immunity. I mean, we're both princes of hell, right?
Ooh.
You're not going for Polly, so you're definitely going for
Yeah.
Prince of Hell. Not me. I'm not even a Princess of Hell. Guess you should have thought of that before being born a commoner, huh? I wasn't born, Damien. I was died. Well, die better next time. I'll try to keep that in mind when I'm being tried at Fairy Tale Court for negligent munchkin-aside. Great, let me know how it goes. I'm off to crush an orphanage and get away with it because I'm royalty. Later. After the orphanage crushing, Damien takes you out for ice cream. Sweet. Literally.
Let's do this.
Alright. You find Liam taking a picture of his food, and Scott taking a picture of also Liam's food? Huh. Yes, Scott, snap away. My artistic plating is too magnificent to ignore.
What?
Artistic? What? I'm playing Pokemon's Go, the mobile version of Hot Pocket Humans game. What do you mean, Pocket Mans? Have to do with my food pick. There's a level 43 Bernard Henson hanging out in the middle of your plate. Here, take a look. Scott, does your phone show a tiny human doing pottery on top of my eggplant ravioli? You mean you don't know Bernard Henson? He used to be a chartered accountant, but now he's decided to pursue his dream of being a world-famous potter. That major life change has made him super rare. Pocket humans almost never follow their dreams. Well, I don't care how rare he is. His presence is spoiling my pristine food pick. Spoiling it? But pocket humans are way cooler than boring old food pick. You take that back! Uh-oh. Tempers are running a little high. Looks like it's up to you to settle this dispute. Scott's right, Liam. Why don't you take a normal cached food pick when you could take a food pick of Scott capturing a Pokemon off your food pick? Scott, look over there. There's a Stuart Hogarth on top of that pile of mashed potatoes. You're going for Scott, right? Yeah. Good lord, you're right. The layers of irony are practically infinite. Go ahead, Scott. Capture your Pokemon. Alright, here I go. Wait, what are you doing? Stop molesting my pasta. I'm not trying to grab your pasta, bro. I'm trying to grab the Bernard Henson, but he's too slippery. You imbecile. Bernard Henson isn't actually on top of my ravioli. He's an image projected by your phone. Are you sure? He seems so real. Let me just try to grab him a few more times. No, my artful arranged pasta pockets are in disarray. You fiend! Liam chases you and Scott away so he can rebuild his artful pasta arrangement. You bond with Scott by teaching him how to actually play Pokemon's Go.
Let's go.
You know what? The Wiccans have been here enough. Maybe I'll just try to go for them, you know, for science. What do you think? Alright. You were planning to sit by yourself today, but the only table you could find is partly taken by the coven. You do feel kind of sorry for them. After all, no one ever seems to want to sit with them.
We're here to save the day.
Oh, that means more lines for you. Is she awake still? Nightmares.
Yes. More. Oh, good. It's you. We can practice one of our spells.
And this is probably why.
Oh, don't look so worried. We're preparing for an upcoming battle with the
Disgruntled Lord of the Seventh Circle. Sorry.
And if we don't do our homework, we have a hell of a time beating.
The audience laughs. Wait, audience?
Anyway, we got 2 spells we've been meaning to try out. Magical enhancements to help us beat this big bat. Do you think we could try one on you? Pretty please.
Aww, says the audience. You know magical enhancement doesn't sound half bad. You could choose either of the two options. Spell that lets you see the future, and also the past, and the present, and you can watch live TV anywhere. Now you want to go for something a bit different. Let's do the spell that turns you into 2 helicopters. I sexually identify as attack helicopter.
An Apache attack helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
Wingardium Tell.
Wingardium double copter. You always wondered what it would like to be 2 helicopters. What? You both rise through the ceiling off of the cafeteria, shattering the skylight and showering the students with glass. Nightmares!
Oh my god, I thought it was over. I thought I was safe. We should have thought this through. We should have thought this.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing that's distracting?
I'm like sort of just watching my posters. I
Oh,
have a whole bunch of posters on my wall, and one
okay.
is super close to falling on my face. I'm sort of waiting for it to fall.
Alright. You ditch school and spend the afternoon cruising the city, murdering birds and screwing up people's drones. Eventually you start to wonder, if you're 2 helicopters, which helicopter contains the real you? If one helicopter is destroyed, where does your consciousness reside? These philosophical questions are outside your comfort zone. You finally return to the zone and let the coven restore you to your former body. But your experience being 2 helicopters has left your mind more flexible than ever. You gain +4 creativity. Wow, alright. Everybody chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud.
Tardigrade.
Fox.
Wait, what did you two say?
I said fox.
No, what did the girls say?
Tardigrade.
What is that?
It's a microscopic creature that eats water.
Okay.
Oh, water bear.
Oh. Okay, Kristen's gonna choose cat. I'm gonna pick,
Dog.
I'm going to pick Charizard. Kristen. Player orders decide based on how strongly you would avoid eating the selected animal. I think it'd be very easily to eat a water bear, I'm sorry. What did you say, Nick? Fox? So I
said
think
a fox.
everyone's gonna avoid trying to eat Charizard. I think that's safe to say.
I mean,
I'll eat a
Charizard would have
Charizard
some
over a
nice.
fox any day.
I would eat Charizard over a cat.
Okay, let's be honest. We would all probably eat a cat if it came down to this option.
A cat or a fox? I could eat a fox, but I don't think I could eat a cat. Considering foxes are bigger and actually have proper meat.
I mean, aren't foxes like the size of cats?
No, they're a bit bigger.
Aren't they? I've never seen fox.
Yeah.
Well, I
they're-
guess cats could also be
They're
lions.
taller.
I would eat a lion instead of a fox.
Yeah.
I know, but like, I don't know. It would be easier to obtain cat. You know.
Alright, so the cat is more likely to eat?
Yes.
Okay, so you go second then. And then the water bear is last. Because
I'm so sad.
it's very possible to eat a water bear. Sorry.
Let's go.
It's just bound to happen.
But they're so cute.
You can't help it. Oh. The shop is at the auditorium.
Whose turn?
It's my turn. I'm gonna go to the library. I don't know. Dramatization. That day you spend some time in the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any idea how it actually works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is actually equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. Later, you're minding your own business when you see Polly floating down the hallway texting just as you're about to approach her.
Cool.
There you are, Polly. I've been following the scent of betrayal. What are you talking about, buddy? I haven't been pulling any pranks at all lately. Some very unfunny person messed with my sports gear. They put my left sock in the right shoe and my right shoe sock in the left shoe. Polly, I know we're best bros, and you would never do a prank to me, but I think you did this prank to me. I smelled you. No, you didn't, 'cause ghosts don't have a scent? Maybe not a normal person, but a werewolf could smell anything, and ghosts smell like algebra and global warming. Look at his face. He's so hurt. Right. Well, if ghosts don't smell, then what am I smelling? Of course, ghosts smell like ecstasy-spiked rose wine and Victoria's Seance lingerie. Sure is a mystery. Hop in my van and we'll solve it, Scoob. I mean, Scott. Oh, I'm not so charming. Oh no, I only have 5 Ecstasy-spiked rose wine. Dude.
Lame.
Do you know how much product it takes to get screwed up when you don't have a body? A lot. And substances for the unsubstantiated come cheap. I would never, ever waste time and money by putting ecstasy in wine just for the smell. If I made reckless choices like that, I won't have cash flow to even float in Victoria's Seance, much less buy anything. What are you talking? She totally did that.
And failed.
So I'm sure that wasn't what Scott smelled.
Oh, bro.
It wasn't. What I smelled was the worst odor of all. The betrayal of a friend. Scott shoots a heartbroken look at Polly, and at you, and sulks off. Polly runs after him.
Oh.
Wait, Scott, I'm sure whoever played that prank on you was trying to be funny. Yikes. Better brush up on your undead substances abuse knowledge. What's that in the air? Why, it's the sour smell of failure. You lose -2 smarts and -1 charm. But I got 1 Polly point, I guess.
Sure.
Alright, Ruples.
Locals goes to the bathroom.
Ruples Pooples goes to bathroom. That day you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be any illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. You madman.
So what?
It's true, you are undead, so it's like whatever. Look at you, you crazy. You gain +2 boldness and probably 1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of +1 STD. You're doing your thing when a wild Damien suddenly appears.
Hey, noob.
Hey you look like you're nothing better to do. I need a mount for my prom, 'cause walking is for losers. And also 'cause I lost my driver's license after I drove my motorcycle through another Sunday school picnic. But I won't just take any lame-ass mount. I need the best creature in hell. So, let's brainstorm. And if you don't answer in the next 10 seconds, I'm putting a bit in your mouth and writing you. Oh. Okay. He's writing you. We're talking hell here, so a goat. But not just any goat. A goat that's a real asshole. What about a giant gelatinous 50-nosed creature at your house that spits bile and eats corpses? I really like this one. But
No,
I don't think
like
it's going to
the
work.
second one.
I don't think the first one's going to work. I just like it. I know this one works. Oh, you mean the Cradle of Filth? That's not a creature. It's what we use to replace our swimming pool. Though I could put it on wheels and arrive on it. Of course, I'll have to inform the superintendent not to bring anything flammable. Or, no, wait. Everything flammable. You make a mental note to bring a gas mask to prom. The fact that you're going despite the danger means you gain +3 boldness.
Let's do this.
Ooh. Alright, sissy.
What do I need?
You have 5 in creativity, fun, and money, 7 in smarts and charm, and 9 in boldness. So you could do with fun, money, or boldness. You can't go to boldness though. Or no, you don't need boldness. Creativity is the auditorium. Fun is the party. I already went to money. What?
Be better for games. Like,
I can't hear you.
am I muted?
No, you're just really quiet. I'm turning you up a little bit. What do you need?
Is this better?
A little bit, but I turned you up. I think you were just kind of far away or something.
Well, I moved my little mic piece. I don't know if it really. Oh, I think it's just muted my own.
Are you going to the auditorium or the party?
What do you think is going to help me get Scott?
Scott would not be at the party. Is it probably auditorium?
Okay.
Give me your money.
Oh, here's where the shop is. Hey, why don't you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird stuff instead, am I right? Oops. So you can buy some stuff. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs given. Yeah. Let's see. You need fun and creativity. You could buy the Bob Ross for creativity. Or the funny glasses. There's also the events. There's the corpse. Ooh, penguin mask. The lemon is also an event. Or you could do the gift. That's $0, so you don't spend any money. Do you want to do the gift?
Sure.
Okay.
Thanks.
Let's see, what is it? Satanist. Whoa! You gained 22 smarts. You lost 1 boldness. Oh, you have no more creativity. You're so smart, though. All the cool kids want to be friends with Satan. Oh well.
All right.
Sorry. Alright, Vera might be in the classroom. You go to class, outdoors, or gym. Up to you. Oz. Nightmares. Has the poster fallen yet? I'm always afraid that she's gonna fall asleep. Nightmares? I'm just gonna go to the classroom for her because I think that's where Vera is. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Good, she needed that for Vera. Oh, there we go. You're making your daily protection payment to Vera when suddenly...
Greetings.
Everyone, stop what you're doing and look at my majestic visage.
Interdimensional prince. Nestling in on my territory, are you?
Not at all, my darling Viperous. I'm here strictly in business capacity.
Business, you say? I'm all ears, except for my snakes, which are tongues and teeth.
It's simple economics, my love. You're an aspiring crime kingpin. I'm a prince. I prosper. A merger. A merger of our resources, our minds, our bodies, and our spirits.
Not bad.
Interesting.
Oh no, Vera's getting out her calculator. If she decides this merger is financially viable, good luck asking her to the prom. But how will you undermine Vera's confidence in the prince's financial status? Replace all of his gold with fish? Steal all of his money with your high-frequency trading algorithm, Carl. I think that requires smarts, which she could probably do. Replace all of his gold with fish. That's creativity, and she doesn't have that. So I think definitely go with Carl. I mean, I've seen it work before, but...
Yeah, that's smart.
So smart, yeah.
Before we draw up the contract, I hope you won't mind providing a full accounting of your assets.
Oh, of course not, my dear. As you can see from this spreadsheet, my entire kingdom is owned by someone named Carl.
Let me see that. Idiot. Carl isn't a person. It's a computer algorithm. It probably stands for something like computerized automotive robotic light.
Nope, doesn't stand for anything. It's just Carl. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts. Also, what's really funny is when I watched someone else play this, they actually had a character named Carl, like in all caps. They thought it went to them. It was really funny. That weekend, something happened to...
Me.
Yes, let's do this.
Nice. Something that hopefully does not require creativity.
That is true.
On the weekend, you're at the park doing some homework, practicing your best lurking under people's beds poses. This is spooky high school after all. When you're greeted by the sound of money waiting to happen. Sup, mother trucker. Get ready for a dope business idea. Brought to you by Team Best Business People. Scott, I told you, we're not doing team names. What we're doing is getting ready to recruit investors. We are having the greatest improvement. We're going to reinvent the wheel. Except, in this case, the wheel is a bucket. We're reinventing the bucket. So, we realize the buckets can be pretty extreme if they're big enough. But are they ever really big enough? No, because buckets have bottoms. And that means they can only hold as much as as goes to the top and the bottom. So, what if we just remove the bottom of the bucket? Then the amount of water the bucket can hold is unlimited. Yep, that sounds totally correct. And like the perfect plan for sure, yep, no downsides here. So now we just need a super wealthy investor who can sponsor the manufacturing of our dream bottomless buckets for us. How do I put this delicately? Do you know anyone who's freaking loaded? You check your phone. Vera would invest this money. Miranda. No, she's already invested in the bucket company, so it would be a conflict of interest. That leaves you with Ruples and Vicky. So, the thing is that I know Oz has the most money. Because I think she has like 11.
But I don't get to choose her.
I don't know how much money I have. I think it's less than Ruples though.
I think you're right.
Well, let's see what these are. Ruples is your dude. He is the one who pioneered the idea of subway delays and then subsequently invested in cab companies, the most perfect stream of all time. Or me, just inherited a bunch of money from a rich great uncle who she didn't even speak to until she found out they were wealthy and terminally ill. Ethically questionable? Sure. Officially successful? Definitely.
Basically,
Whatever.
yeah.
Up to you, Kristen.
Oh.
I light everything on fire. Woofles likes fire.
You want me to flip a coin? What? Ruples? Yeah. Woohoo! We're gonna be the very best. Like no one ever was. 7. Oh, we had the same amount. Alright, never mind. Oh, it's you that didn't have a lot of money. Okay. Yeah, you are. With Ruples funding, you're able to perfect the bottomless bucket. Gone are the days of simply carrying finite amounts of water in solid containers. There's no freaking way that this was going to work in reality. But you run a start kicker campaign and the pre-sales are through the roof. And that's what matters. Sure do hope we don't have to actually deliver on this freaking thing. Nah, man. We're just gonna take people's money in advance. And then splitsies. A bottomless bucket? That would never work. Oh. That's fine too, I guess. Hooray. You gain +2 fun because it's fun to trick people out of money. And you also gain +1 of +1 money.
Yay.
Oh, dang it. I missed out. Alright. Let's trade places. Everybody chooses something cool. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Something cool.
Ice.
Ruples. Ruples pooples. What did you say, Kristen?
My 2 cats.
Your 2 cats. Nice. You should share it in the chat. What?
I don't know how to do that.
You see the text thing at the bottom, and then there's a plus.
Picture isn't on my computer.
Okay. I think Nightmares is asleep, so.
I agree.
What?
I said I agree.
I think we're kinda out of luck. Alright, I guess she goes last then. How important it would be to bring the selected thing to our first Mars colony. Start debating now.
My cats would
Ice.
definitely be in.
It would be very important to bring ice to Mars, because that's water.
Yeah,
Ice is
that's
fine.
solid water.
And
So-
I think because Ruples Booples is an actual person, that's also... Wait.
important.
Yes, that's more important than just cats. So I go second.
Fine.
Alright, and then she goes fast. Or, she goes last. She goes fast.
Sure.
Woofles.
Alright, where are you going?
Alright, hold on.
You need more
Let me
charm.
see. Probably, let's go to the gym.
You might
Hit,
see him there, so.
hit the boys.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team and their spirits is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and you take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. You see Damien beating the piss out of a goblin, like he always does when he's depressed. You go over and ask him what's up. It's this whole heir to the throne hell thing. It's really bumming me out. I hate being a prince of hell. I'm gonna hate being a king of hell even more. I mean, how am I supposed to rebel against authority when I am the authority? I can't do this voice much longer. Ugh, not even beating the piss out of a goblin is cheering me up. Damien continues to beat the piss out of the goblin, but his heart clearly isn't into it. I mean, is there anything rad I can do as king of hell? Literally anything? You're forgetting about the ultimate way to fight authority, total war. Kings have harems, and I definitely join yours. No. Yeah.
Fucking metal.
Oh yeah, war. Totally forgot about that. Probably because my dads are always such lame asses. They keep going about, what's the world? Diplomacy? Doppelmonkey? Diplomacy? Am I saying that right? Diplomacy? Whatever. I'll have it take out of the dictionary when I'm king. Suck on that, Webster. Damien's so excited he even stopped strangling that goblin. It sends you a massage coupon as thanks. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness.
Let's go.
Alright, what do I need? I need smarts. No, I need charm. Oh, I can't get charm. I don't need smarts. Go with more fun.
Hey, stranger.
What? Ha! Ah! Hey, last night. Alright. Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It's not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. This is an event. Well, it's just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots. I kind of really want to do the gift, because that, like, really did something crazy for Kristen.
Catch you later.
I know the composition of that is not great and the color palette lacks deeply, but screw you, it's a gift. Drawing from a random kid. Alright, so it did nothing. Alright, that's cool. Alright, Kristen, where are you going?
I need creativity.
Creativity.
Class. Let's go.
No. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventing it appropriate, that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain +2 creativity. We the devs dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. Alright, Kristen, what's your nickname?
Ruffles.
No, you're Lady Looples Booples.
Nickname is name. Ruffles Waffles.
You will have to only hear the name. Looples Booples.
Waffles. You would hear them scurry like rats.
The only thing I can think of is
You
Prince
would.
Flame.
What?
The only thing I can think of Prince Flame.
Blaine?
Flame.
Flame?
Fire.
It doesn't have to be based off your character, it could just be anything.
I was looking at this.
I don't know, Flame is kind of boring. Something cool like Waffle Riot.
Or
Or the Bagel Toaster.
Cancer.
I'm the Crepe Crusader.
Did you say the Crepe Crusader?
Yeah,
Nice, I like it.
Crepe Crusader.
Jumanji.
No.
You would only have to hear the name Jumanji, and laughter could be heard throughout the town.
The Crepe Crusader. Alright. There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates, when you spot Scott pacing, muttering to himself in the distance, in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can.
Bro.
Oh, hi there, Rose. Do you think I'm adorable? Yes, in fact, you were literally just thinking that. Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place and a large branch to do some pull-ups before the sports game, when suddenly I was approached by these talking forest animals. They were pretty big for forest animals, and I'd never seen forest animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable, but they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles that I was even more adorable. So that was the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king, which was really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be a king. Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. Scott, a good king is a strong ruler, physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. True royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue? Probably this one. So bold. Strong, but I'm strong. When I heard strong leader before, I didn't know it actually meant normal strong like Scott strong. I can do 100 push-ups. I can do 200 push-ups. That's double the amount, right? Does that mean I could be a double king? What could that even mean? Does that mean I get super king powers like flying and mind control? You're not even sure what the logical foundation for that guess was. Or even better, might get a tiny crown on top of my regular sized crown. What a luxury. Blessed be the day you come to understand Scott's train of thought. Well, daydreaming about my king powers and tiny crowns before doing the 200 push-ups is a bit arrogant for me. I can always ask the furries later. Furries is what I decided to call this giant furry talking animal. Oh boy. Oh no, wait a minute. Thanks for helping me get my confidence back, Rose. You should come meet my furry friends sometime. Well, you've always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances, but it's better than not hanging out at all. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Alright.
Alright. She's going for Vera. So she does not need boldness, so probably just more smarts, I guess. Oh, actually, she could use more money. No, probably smarts. That day you learn a ton of spells that are as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew stickers' stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually use that last spell, and you gain +2 smarts. You're packing your stuff after class when suddenly, Coach bursts in with Vera and Liam under his arms. Nick, you do this guy's voice.
Oh,
Emergency, you two. Emergency.
emergency, you two, emergency! This student is failing the Killing Star class. Vera, Liam, you're the best students in that class. You've got to help him pass.
Excuse me. Why did I give him a...
I'm sorry, I take offense to that.
I did not mean to give him a southern accent on that. Excuse... I can't do it anymore. Excuse me. I can't possibly waste my time on this.
My time is valuable. You will be thieving and
See? You already agree on something. I can feel the teamwork flowing like melted butter over the lobster of success. And because motivation is the carrot on the stick of victory, I'm
What?
gonna walk all four of us in this classroom until this student gives us the best killing stare in the whole school.
Ugh. Okay. Show us what you got and we'll do it quickly, alright? I keep giving him a southern accent now. I don't know. I'm sorry. You're ready to give your best killing stare. You focus as hard as you can.
it looks as if you're trying to poop with all of your heart. Not exactly a killing stare.
Okay. Let's start your training. I've just given up. The three of you do a lot of crazy training while an inspirational song plays out of nowhere. It's all very motivational. After 30-second sequence, night has already come and all of you are covered in sweat. Damn, so intense, freaking training sequences.
Time to escape this torment. It's a true killing stare, unless you want to stay the rest of your days in the cocaine mines. That's right. I'll stuff a bunch of cocaine in a mine and make you dig it out just to torment you.
You dig down to the bottom of your soul and bust out. A look so fabulous it slays? Or an ordinary pocket watch will you use to hypnotize Liam into liking something uncool? What? Oh, not so charming. Okay, you think you remember how to make a hot face. Just to put the eyebrow under the other eyebrow, flip the lips, turns... Oh. Who left and rejoined?
I did, because it kept glitching out. And
Oh.
I couldn't hear or understand what you were saying. I'm missing everything.
Are you doing it?
I think he's having a stroke.
Are you going to die on us? Does that count, Coach, if he dies? Nope.
No?
What if I find this so pathetic that it kills me and I die?
Still nope. True success is like the keys to my van. Difficult to find.
You no longer remember how you got your face this way. It probably stay like this forever. You lose -2 smarts and 1 charm. Let's trade places. Everyone choose a movie. Say your choice out loud.
Towers.
Which one?
Number 4.
Okay.
The Thing.
Speed Racer. Why order is decided based on how it would be to watch a porn based off the selected movie? Yeah. Rooples Booples. And then probably me, because there's probably tons of Star Wars stuff. And then she's last. Goodness, we're not even halfway.
Sure.
Alright, Rooples. You going to Damien again?
No, I go to the shop so you can have it with
Okay.
Stranger.
mirrors.
You can romance the shopkeeper. I don't know how, though. Oh, you're too poor for the cocaine.
Give me my boldness, snake dagger,
You really want the...
face on touch.
It wasn't boldness, though, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, what?
Yeah. Because it gave me a lot of boldness. How much do I have right now?
13. That's the most boldness you have. You could go with something else, to be perfectly honest. Why don't you try the gift that does something random? Or an event. You could do an event.
Give me the lemon.
You want the lemon?
See
Yeah.
you later.
I'm really interested to see what this is.
Let's go.
Alright. Yeah. I want to go for Polly again. You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien dejectedly hefting a ball of mashed potatoes, while Polly sadly passes her hand through the same. Seriously, what do we have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria? I honestly do not know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling food fight, but I think everyone is too scared of me to fight back. And I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture, sure. Not food. There's gotta be a way to provoke a food fight. My dads are always telling me to be more political. We're not political. Your strength is hitting things. My strength is being unbelievably hot all the time. Unbelievable hot. That's it. We'll set the cafeteria on fire. Wait, no. That's not the solution. That's just arson. Why do I always jump straight to arson? It's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves, so you step in with an idea of your own. Wars are fought over scarce resources. Steal everybody's food and put it in a pile. That ought to do it. Hey Paul, you know how the Greeks fought a whole war over Helen of Troy's face? We just need you to get kidnapped by Trojans. Both these ideas suck! What the heck? This is gonna be charming and I don't have enough charm, so I guess this one? At least so I can get something out of it? No! What? Freaking... you freaking kidding me? I just get the point straight up? I would have thought I had to do a roll... That's bull. That is absolute bull. Whoa. Is that what politics is? Beating people up and putting their stuff in a big pile? I didn't know I was so good at politics. And then I can roll around in the food pile. It'll feel so good on my non-skin. Damien spends the rest of lunch piling up everybody's food in an enormous food mountain. Hungry students are swarming the mountain, trying to grab what they can while Damien pelts them with fire and knives from above. In a panic, the students turn on each other, fighting with the only weapon they have, the food in their hands. Haha! Food fight! Food fight! I think fight like this is how I died. The casualties are beyond counting, but no one will be forgetting that food fight anytime soon.
Let's do this!
I'm so upset. Alright, where are you going? Oh, true. As you approach the table, you see Vera delicately lifting a forkful of quinoa to her mouth. She brings lunch from home. When... Food, fork, 6, 8. Who do we delicate? Eating. Eating. Yeah, eating.
Ugh.
Scott, what on earth are you doing?
I'm cheerleading you to help you be the best year in the whole school.
What caused this obsession with cheerleading mundane activities that require no cheerleading?
Everything requires cheerleading, silly. That's why we have cheerleaders for our cheerleaders. But I can see my cheerleading's not working. You haven't eaten anything yet.
That's because you keep startling me with your damn cheerleading. I can't eat when I'm startled.
No, that can't be it. I must not be cheerleading hard enough. Hey friend, maybe you can help me. You shouldn't be cheering for Vera to eat her food. You should be cheering for the food to get eaten by Vera in the walk-in freezer. The problem is obviously that you aren't dressed up as a giant salad. I think this one's... I think this one's for Vera because it's telling him to go away. I think. I don't know.
Do this giant salad.
Okay. Hey, there you go. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, sports cheerleaders dress up like giant steaks and drumsticks all the time. Or maybe that's just how they look when I'm really hungry. Whatever, let's dress up. Luckily, the whole school keeps some giant vegetable costumes in the auditorium for health preservation, so you snag them and start cheering.
Or maybe that's
Beats!
just
Aggressive!
classy.
Eat! Beats! Aggressive!
There aren't even any beets in this salad. It's just quinoa and the tears of my enemies.
Vera's pissed, but she does eat her salad really fast just so you'll leave her alone. Hooray for cheerleading!
All right.
Ah. Make her go here.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a snack.
I'm gonna go pee.
Yeah. I want to grab a snack and go over there.
Okay.
Banana Zach. You're just about to take a bite of your sandwich when some douchebag rips a hole in the fabric of space and time.
Greetings, my love.
It is I, the interdimensional prince. I have searched far and wide for a hero capable of solving the most fiendish riddle for me. The riddle of how to get my TV to switch from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2. I've tried everything short of actually using the remote control. You heave a deep sigh and accompany the prince to his dimension where you solve his problem by using the remote control. You truly are both wise and generous. As a thank you, please allow me to teach you one of my kingdom's customary rituals. Perhaps laser communism might interest you, or reverse baptism, or eggs? The choice is yours. Screw that, let's make up our own ritual. How about the ritual where you give me a pile of money and go away? I want to try and make up your own ritual. Ah, we have a ritual for this. The ritual of making up rituals. That's why we have so many dumb and bad rituals. First, we get incredibly high on interdimensional weed. Is anybody seeing this, please? Kristen! Alright, nobody. It's just me. Alright, I'll just keep going then. Then we pretty much do whatever we want, and then make it illegal for people not to do that thing once a year. Sounds good to you. You guys get ripped and invent a holiday called Shrimp Christmas. It's Christmas, but everybody just gets stockings full of shrimp driven by a giant shrimp. It becomes so popular that it leaks over into your dimension where it replaces actual Christmas. You gain +4 creativity. Drafts don't make noises.
Okay, what are we supposed to do?
I'm gonna...
The noise a giraffe makes?
Drafts don't make noises. I'm gonna go random. Cool.
All right.
Oh, it's her. I want to go get a bagel or something. I'm gonna go get a bagel real quick. Alright, I'm back. Who all is back?
Show me that money.
Everybody has a snack now.
What?
I said that everybody have a snack now.
Yep.
Even the cats have snacks. I just gave them a pouch of what to share.
So I think the cocaine increases boldness and loses smarts, but I want to see what the penguin mask does. I'm gonna make her waste her money.
No refunds.
Wow. Interesting. Okay.
Let's do this.
Your turn, Kristen.
What do I need?
Hmm?
What do I need?
Charm.
I'm back. Hello.
Just your turn.
You can't do charm because it's in the gym.
Oh. No, that's no.
Creativity. That's right. It was just at 0. Someone else read.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways, and that's saying something, since half of it, or improvisation, is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain 2 creativity. You're practicing your very best monster mash when you hear the sounds of an argument, which is so strangely in these sacred hollowed halls of education. Well, JK, can you imagine?
Hey, bro. Hooray!
Rose, they made me their king. They deserve the best, most wonderful king there ever was. I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes.
Scott, you realize they're not cute little baby animals in need of a king, right? They're furry.
I know they're furry, Vera. I'm the one who told you that.
No, Scott. They're furries. It's a kink.
Yes, Vera, there are many kinks in my plan. That's why I need to work them out to be the best ruler.
Forget it. Excuse me, did you say you need help being a good ruler? I know all about that. Being a king is easy, as Daddy always says. Only live why peasants can stage a rebellion.
Oh, Miranda, I'm not really sure.
Fear is your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapon. Torture soup spoons, razor teacups, and light on fire. You know, the usual.
I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of king I want to be.
Nonsense. I'll go get you the butter knife sutures right now.
Shuriken.
Shuriken, right now. Sorry, my eyes were.
It just seems so unnecessary. There must be a better, kinder way to rule, right, Rose? I want them to have a happy time under Scott the First. They've been so nice to me. They've written me beautiful songs, which are about my adventures. But most of them are the sort of things I definitely have not done. And they've made up amazing drawings of me, which are very generous in my proportions. I must think they deserve the best leader. Normal rulers have their subjects pay taxes, but what if the paid tax is to them? Flag time, you can't rule a kingdom with no flag. Without a flag, it would just be a bunch of flagless people. I think this one. Oh, you're not creative enough. You're 120% right. Flags are the best. Let's combine our art powers to create the very best flag ever. Oh, you have to make the flag. You get into an intense art frenzy, which is kind of hot and intimate. Somehow the two of you end up shirtless and sweaty while painting and doodling. After 3 hours of passionate art activity, you put your clothes on again because of decency, but mainly because we don't have a shirtless model for Scott, and admire your work. Whoa, this is genius! Not really, it's quite simple. It reminds you of something, but you're not quite sure what. I'll show this to my beloved furries, bye! Scott leaves all excited, ready to execute your plan. Later you stumble past Scott again. He seems so not so happy. There you are, Rose. Your plan went terribly. I figured out to be the flag of Switzerland. Oh, that's why the flag rang a bell for you. We've pissed off Switzerland so much that they even threatened to abandon their neutral nature to start a war with our kingdom. And you know we screwed up big time because they didn't even do that during World War II. We can't go to war against Switzerland. Our country is like 20 or 30 people at most. I have a gut feeling we might lose a war against them. Scott leaves sad and stressed with the burden of reaching peace with Switzerland, which is a burden a high schooler shouldn't have. You lose 2 smarts and 1 creativity.
Let's go.
Let's see, what do I need? I need more fun. That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan the Smile, magical Latino cat who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan the Small, magical Latino cat that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You'll tell him that you never forget about him, the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. You're hanging out with the 2 of the badasses you know, generally being bad and asses, when suddenly a masked villain bursts in and threatens you. I have been waiting a long time for this confrontation, he says. Following you, hunting you, and waiting for a perfect moment, and now prepare to meet your doom and pay for all you have done to me. Ah, holy shit, I've never done anything wrong to anyone. I have no idea what this could be. I've done so many things wrong to so many people, I have no idea which one it could be. Wonder no more, says the masked villain and rips his mask off. Oh my gosh. Becky, look at her butt. Of course, it's that guy, the one from, you know this guy, right, Damien? Never seen this dude before. He must have a beef with Vicky. I have beef with all of you tiny fools. It is I, Univertica Jr. Oh, of course, Univertica Jr. No comment. You okay?
Yeah, LB just jumped up and ran across the water bottle, and she stepped on that.
Oh, goodness. You okay?
Jumped right at me. Yeah, just hang on. I'm gonna go check it out. You guys can continue.
Okay. You collaborated with your Febres friends to destroy my father. Scott, Vera, and Miranda? No way, he means Liam, Coach, and Alfred. I mean Faith, Hope, and Joy. I have no idea who the frick those people are. Yeah, literally never heard of them. Puny mortals. They are classmates of yours who formed the coven. Oh, the coven? They have names? Yeah, I definitely always think of them as pretty much one entity. Oh, right. That one time they made us talk to their dead friend, Rabaru, to get the secret killing some lame villain, and turned out he was allergic to penicillin, right? What was that dude's name? Univertica, and I am Univertica Jr., and now you obey. Seems like you really pissed off this bad guy off. Luckily you watch fiction. You know how this shit goes down. Thinking quickly, you take this opportunity to reveal your real plan. You're only befriending the coven to betray them. Bwahaha. Recognize the symbol on his armor as that of your father. Gasp. You and Univertica Jr. are siblings. What?
That one.
Do this one?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not so smart.
I'm sorry.
I had always heard that I had long lost sibling, but Vicky, you, I never would have guessed. I mean, I suppose I do see the resemblance. We both have eyes, limbs, torsos, the ability of human speech. Vicky, do you have any idea what this means? I've been trying to avoid my family reunion because I have no one to go with, but now you can be my date. No! You don't even want to go to your own family reunion, much less. But it's too late, you're already at the Univertica family reunion. Boy, Univertica Jr. sure has some cool space-time bending powers. Spend the whole time getting grilled by aunts and uncles over your love life, and it doesn't seem worth the trouble to explain that your date, largely by making a series of binary choices and seemingly arbitrary absurd situations in the hopes of taking one of their sick classmates to prom. So instead, you just say, it's complicated, which feels like a cop-out to everyone involved. Ultimately, you're able to spike the punch with penicillin and wipe out the whole universe in one blow. Sure hope they were all evil. But you're so humiliated and drained from the long day of listing your long-term career as polls, -3 fun? Are you kidding me?
Sure.
Alright, Ruples, where are you going?
I need to use the bathroom.
Oh my gosh, Loki.
You do not need more boldness.
Always need more. Nah,
I guess your only other choice is money, so yeah, let's go boldness.
Loki.
yeah.
The day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you could kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You keep plus 2 boldness anyways for saying that to yourself out loud. Ever since you bought your precious lemon, you began each morning by staring lovingly at its wonderful light yellowness. So juicy, so succulent, so tempting. You lean in for a sour kiss when...
What a commoner.
Guards, seize him.
Before you know it, Miranda's bodyguards have seized you and she grabs your precious lemon.
Now, what do you think you're doing? Traitor, you're a total traitor face.
Miranda chucks your precious lemon as far as she can. It goes about 4 feet. She doesn't have a lot of upper body strength.
Disgraceful.
Totally, like, disgraceful that you're competing against Scott and...
Competing? You're confused until you see Miranda pointing at the worst and also cutest lemonade stand you've ever seen in your life. It's made out of wood planks with several nails sticking out wildly. Someone has painted Lem-O-Nate and it costs $50 monster dollars on the front of the stand. These words are clearly written in blood. Nice. Scott is working the lemonade stand and also waving at you adorably with one of the bloody wooden planks.
You see, the other day, Scott and I were totally bored, so we asked Vera how we could have fun. But she told us there's no greater joy than the joy of entrepreneurship. We were confused at first. I assumed entrepreneurship was some kind of fancy, weirdly named shit. But it turns out it's the act of getting money, not by birthright, but by extorting your subjects. Exotic.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah, and I love good challenge. And any word with more than 3 syllables is already challenging by itself. So we started this lemonade stand, but nobody has bought any lemonade yet, which sounds like not a good thing for a lemonade stand. What do I know? Wait, I see a business opportunity. Hey Polly, can you hear me screaming? I'm screaming lemonade so you'll buy our lemonade. Is this loud enough? Hiya! Ooh, I'm always down for a little liquid courage. What kind of booze is this?
Actually, there's no alcohol in our lemonade. It's just made from lemon, sugar, and horsehair.
Bye.
Sorry, babes. Ghosts can't drink non-alcoholic. If we do, we'll die. Oh, that makes sense. Sorry for all the cheering. Hope you don't die. You're going to point out to Scott and Miranda that Polly is already super dead, but she ghost teleports away before you get the chance.
Hello.
Yo, Liam, my dude, come do lemons, lemonade, do it, yo!
So mainstream.
Ah, lemonade. At a lemonade stand, what is this, a coming-of-age movies from 1984? Actually, that would be super meta and awesome, but since I don't see a film crew, I'm assuming you're just selling lemonade, which is absurdly passe. Thanks for the compliment, bro. Hear that, Miranda? We're passe! Idiots. That's not a compliment, it's an insult that demonstrates my superb vocabulary. If you're going to do this cliche, you might as well start with a start kicker campaign for your lemonade. Crowdfunding is also out of fashion as patriarchy right now. You're about to point out that for someone with such a superb vocabulary, you've heard him say passe and cliche one of the every 3 times you encounter him, but then Miranda stops you with a very high-pitched ooh noise.
website that allows peasants to give their money away.
Whoa, that sounds dope. Thanks for the advice, Liam. You're like always there for us, bro.
I'm out.
Ugh, you two are ruining my carefully crafted Sunday vibes. I'm out of here. Scott and Miranda immediately whip out their phones and start playing a Start Kicker campaign. Scott is just using a piece of cardboard with a picture of a phone screen printed on it, but weirdly he's got the best signal out of all three of you.
It seems we need to promise the peasants some kind of reward for their money. What should we give them?
A reward for a lemonade campaign. Maybe we should do... Scott thinks hard about it for 12 full minutes.
Aha!
A glass of lemonade!
Perfect. Okay, I wrote that one down. Now I need something even fancier for another reward. Maybe a glass of lemonade? Trap. Here are my ideas, sirs, when I need them. Having ideas is for the working class. We nobility are all about sacrificing them.
Yeah!
Whoa, we need another reward? Dang, my brain is overheated already. Ruples, help us! You check the last project you backed on Start Kicker, and after reading through the Human Prom 2 campaign for inspiration, you have the perfect idea for a fancy reward. Exclusive beta access to the lemonade, or a body pillow of a sexy glass of lemonade.
I'm gonna go body pillow.
Not so fun.
A body pillow of a glass of lemonade? Why such a thing? Let me do some research. According to Google, body pillow users define themselves as thirsty as, you know.
Oh, then it makes sense. Thirsty people can use a glass of lemonade.
Indeed, Scott. It seems the lemonade and body pillow demographics overlap more than one would expect.
You spend the next few days prototyping a lemonade bottle pillow to impress Scott and Miranda. After you finish with the extra stuffing and lemonade scent, you present the ultimate glass of lemonade, extra fresh Dakimakura.
Awesome, bro.
Ooh, it looks nice, Ruples.
Yeah, it looks nice indeed.
I never realized how much I wanted to cuddle with a glass of lemonade. Maybe because of how difficult it was due to the glass being cold and uninviting with cuddling.
It's mesmerizing.
Look at his
The glass
face.
has no eyes, yet it feels as if it was looking directly at me, spilling my very own soul.
It's true. I see how the glass of lemonade is looking at me, too.
No, stop it, Scott. The glass is looking at me.
Miranda grabs the body pillow and flees with it while screaming, "It's mine."
It's mine.
No! I want to cuddle with my soul! Miranda, stop! I also want some pillow for me! He also runs off. You're left alone, watching them run off into the distance, chasing each other for possession of the body pillow. You're alone. There's no more Scott, no more Miranda. What's worse, no more body pillow. Only now do you realize how much you loved to feel the pillow looking into your soul. Now you feel empty and pillowless, losing two fun and charm. One charm in the process. Sorry, dude. Something happened to Kristen.
Let's do this!
There you are, minding your own business and spying on your own classmates' way, when suddenly...
Hey, Rose, you're sort of a loser sometimes, right?
Sure?
And you hang out with other losers like Oz, right?
He's got
The
no
one
money,
that's-
minus 2 smarts. 11, 11, 8, 8. Okay. Because Oz
And
is...
Oz is a total loser. Who I happen to maybe develop feelings. I can't explain it. He is nowhere near as attractive or wealthy or ruthless as I am. And yet I find myself so inexplicably drawn to him. I think it's his eyes. It's like there's real depth there. Like he is hiding some sort of secret. What do you think it is? Something wonderful? Or totally lame?
How about something terrifying? The screams of the damned.
The secret behind Oz's eyes is The Secret. That book has changed his life, and his business sense and self-confidence is on point. The secret behind Oz's eyes is The Secret of Communism. Oz doesn't believe in ownership of material goods or individual entrepreneurship of any kind.
First one.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's gonna definitely get Oz with. Yep. The Secret?
The Secret? I love that book. Any publication that puts me in a position to once again assert my superiority over others with hard work can win me over in a heartbeat. Any monster who reads that kind of book is out to get something for themselves. In this case, possibly me. I like a monster who isn't afraid to chase down one. And you know I'm not too easily one. Maybe he has a chance with me after all. Here and all. From loyalty. It has a nice ring to it. Thanks, Rose.
No problem. Maybe they'll let you on part of the prom court. Even if you're just a jester or something. You gain +3 fun.
Nice.
Everybody choose an occupation.
Mom.
Ruffles buffles.
No. What did Kristen say?
Mom.
Mom is an occupation. Logger.
Ruffles buffles is not an occupation.
No, it's not.
Then why have I not been... Then why have I been getting paid?
Because you're an assassin, right?
Then
Mario and Luigi were plumbers. Player orders decided based on how funny an off-brand version of these two heroes called Hans and Rudolph would be, who aside from saving Kingdom are also loggers? Moms.
we're assassins.
For assassin.
It would be
Moms.
very funny if they were moms. Loggers.
And assassins.
No. Why?
Assassins aren't funny.
Wait, I'm last?
No, you're second to last.
You didn't give us a chance to discuss that. Rude.
Okay. Where do you want to go? You've got
Man,
so much
Scott.
smarts and fun. What?
Take me to Scott.
I don't know where Scott is.
Fine, what do
Go
I
to
do?
the gym.
You need more charm. Or creativity. You really need creativity too.
Then let's do creativity.
Okay. That day while rehearsing in class play, you do a terrific job at acting. Acting so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Dang, roses are an avowed currency in the stat of this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equal 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity. You find Scott sadly holding an open bottle of Power Sludge, the flood-like elixir that gets you ripped. Bro, this protein shake in a bottle is gross. I don't even know what most of these ingredients are. Flavograven? Abercrombide? Kale? Plus it tastes like butt. Not a stranger's butt, which is exciting to smell, but a gross nasty butt from the butt swamp.
No.
I can't just toss it though, I already opened it and coach is always saying I gotta finish what I start. Bro, help me find something to mix into this power drink that'll make me buff and taste good. Make the drink taste good. I mean, I don't need to taste good. I think I'd taste fine. Try this vial of genie sweat. I stole it from a genie. Good thing I brought these grape flavored steroids. I think this is bold enough, so she might get it.
Awesome, bro.
Oh, it's fun. Oh yeah, she's plenty fun, so there you go. Dude, yes. I've always been unsure on steroids. It's so hard to determine if they're good or not. Pros, they make you buff. Cons, it doesn't seem like something a good boy would do. But I like grape flavor. That's 2 pros over 1 con. So now it has to be a good, healthy thing, right? You think it's probably not healthy, but you're not a doctor. The doctor you stole the steroids from was a doctor. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun. There you go, you got some charm.
And some fun.
Alright, I definitely need some charm, I think. Or fun. No, I need some charm. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place, but the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at the peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. I did this already once before. Again, it's not human interaction, it's monsters. You're happily examining that crayon drawing you got from the store, thinking about what kind of frame will enhance the childish colors and stupid composition, when Scott approaches you. Hey, Vicky, is that a picture? I love pictures. Coach says one picture is worth 1,000 words, and there are so many words I love, like pizza and good and boy, so a picture must be even better. What's that picture saying, bro? It looks like a stick person holding hands with two big stick persons, and there's also a house, and the sun has hair. You patiently explain to Scott this is a picture of a family. Those are solar rays, not hair.
Awesome, bro.
Oh, so those two big bros are protecting the little bro. I get it. What? No, you tell Scott that the two big stick figures are parents. Parents? Look at his face.
Oh no.
Wow, so that's what parents look like. I totally have some parents, but, well, I've never actually seen them. That's okay, though. Once a year, they sneak into our house in the middle of the night and they leave me Christmas presents, because I'm a good boy and they love me.
What a noob!
Ha! You baby! You still think parents leave Christmas presents in the middle of the night? That's a myth. It is?
What?
Yeah, everyone knows that Christmas gifts are delivered by Satan Claus. A bearded home invader with lobster hands and a cookie fetish. But my parents, I think I'm a good boy.
Vicky, are you just gonna stand there and let those guys with Scout's innocence distract him?
Whoa, you know this is a serious situation if it's causing Vera to show empathy. Quick, divert Scott's attention by starting a discussion on the history and development of jazz as a musical art form. I'm not smart enough for this.
Make a silly face.
I guess. Oh, hey, I am fun enough. Okay. Look, Scott, it's time you face the terrible truth about your parents. Wait, look at that funny face Vicky is making. Scott, this is really serious. Holy shit.
That face is hilarious.
How is she even doing that? I can do it too. You just gotta go like... Woof, I can't do it. My face isn't strong enough. I'm gonna have to hit the gym and do some chin-ups and facelifts.
Bye-bye.
Good thing we weren't talking about anything important, otherwise I'd feel bad about leaving you like this. Later, pals.
Phew, that was close. Nice work, Vicky. And as for you, Wolfpack, hell were you thinking?
Nick, you should talk for this guy. I can only do so many guy voices.
I know. I'm just tired.
Good, this will keep you awake.
But no. Sorry. Sorry. I guess emotionally harassing your little cousin is a way of copying with our own.
Are you Swedish? But you've got to admit it's weird that Scott's been living with us and our grandmother his whole time and still hasn't realized our parents aren't coming back.
What are you, Indian?
Yeah, I can relate to that. And
How is that Indian?
That's the truth.
Budya.
I just don't think he's ready yet. Whoever is looking at them, I can't do it.
Nick, you just go.
You're right.
Thanks for helping to keep the light alive.
It sounds like Indian Scooby. Hey, like creativity's up. All right.
All right.
See, you did put me last.
What? How did I put you last? All right. Where do you want to go?
I'll go to money.
You'll go to money? You do need money.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll make them go... I don't know. To the bathroom, I guess. 3 wild hyenas. Yep, use the comb. After you notice, the bathroom lines are longer than usual, and it's not even giving out free cake in the bathroom day.
Disgraceful.
And that's when his blood got all over Daddy's chariot. Not a problem. Good news is it's never a murder if there aren't 3 or more witnesses. If anyone tries to argue, just remind them that death, alleged death, took place underwater and therefore is disqualified for regular trial. And must be resolved in trial by combat. Aquabat. Wow, Vera, you're amazing at this. Here's plus 50 money. Legal troubles, Oz, and for life. Absolutely 100% licensed attorney. I'm sure you'll find everything to be above this and in prayer. Or you'll be smart enough to keep your mouth shut if you don't.
It's at that moment that Principal Giant Spider walks in and his feet, all of them, stop in their tracks. What's going on here? Are you running some kind of illegal law firm out of the school bathroom?
What? Of course not. That's absurd. I never.
Better step in and help Vera out before the one needing legal advice is her. What? This isn't illegal. Just ask this lawyer. Let the spider costume you keep on you at all times and convince Principal Giant Spider that you're him. Yeah, because the other one's definitely smart. She doesn't have enough smart. But she is creative enough for this. Oh, it's boldness. You whip out the spider costume you always keep in your pocket, just in case, and quickly arachnidify yourself. You turn to Vera, imitating Principal Giant Spider's trademark thoughtful scowl for practiced ease. Vera looks at you and waves.
Oh, hello there, Principal Giant Spider.
The real Principal Giant Spider freezes in horror.
Thank you for running the school so efficiently and being our principal and also being a spider.
You wave your stuffed appendages graciously. The real Principal Giant Spider blinks his 8 eyes, his mandibles clicking as his jaw opens and shuts. But if that's Principal Giant Spider, then who am I? Principal Giant Spider races from the bathroom, screaming in existential dread.
Nicely done. And if you ever need legal advice, you know where to find me.
Dang. You don't need any right now, but to see Vera smile, that horrifying smile of yours, maybe you'll need to get in some. You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness.
Sure.
Alright. Where are you going at? Money? Oh, that's the shop, by the way.
I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'll get you with Damien.
Hey, stranger.
Alright.
You can afford the tampon or the free gift.
Give me the free gift.
Okay.
Thank
I
you.
don't want no damn tampon.
It belonged to the previous prom queen. Because inside of every person there's a potential serf. Oh! That's an event. Everybody chooses a food.
Pizza.
I got there.
Rice. Good night.
Right.
Hey, darling. My rice is moist and ready for you, or my pizza is moist and ready for you.
It's too random.
Okay. I really want to go to bed too, but we're almost done, I think. Yeah, we're almost done.
All right.
Put him with Vera. Should I just skip through all this?
Oh, I will passed out. I'm so.
Oh, she's awake!
Well, we're still getting you with Vera. So.
I'm back.
We did all the right choices. There was even an act where Vera came to one of us and asked if it was good that she liked you.
That was me.
Oh, yeah.
I spoke very highly.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
This is perfect timing because Nick just went to bed and you woke up.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, you bought a penguin mask by accident. I don't know how it happened. So you have no money, you have -2 smarts, but you have lots of boldness, creativity, and your charm and fun is up too.
And Vera's totally into you.
Sorry. Do you need money to get with Vera?
You sort of did.
I don't remember what stats you specifically need, but I would think that you would need money.
Money, smart, and bold.
Okay.
One.
Well, you're gonna struggle.
Smart's boldest money. I don't really need money too much. But like chips that I would have had.
Sorry about that.
It's good. Don't worry.
I didn't know what the penguin mask did, and you had the most money, so I wanted to try. Might have just screwed your chances up, but other than your stats, you've been doing really well.
It's a quest item for Collie.
Oh,
Man, she's doing some crazy weird sex thing, and she just needs.
oh, the shop owner.
I'm sorry. No.
And then it's a secret ending, I think.
Okay, it did take down your smarts dramatically, and then raise all of your other stats, though. So, you take your seat beside arguably the 2 coolest monsters in all of Spooky High. Here's hoping you can keep up with them. Vera, are you eating manticore steaks again?
Yes, and it's delicious.
Don't you know the amount of cruelty involved in mainstream meat production industry?
Yes, and it's delicious. Besides, Liam, you're a vampire. Don't you only consume things that are dead?
Well, yes, I suppose. But it's always ethically sourced, organic, free-range, and human. The human population is out of control, and eating them is the most environmentally responsible thing to do.
Listen, Liam, I happen to have a personal feud with every single animal I eat. Make sure to meet all of them first and ensure I'm devouring only the ones I hate the most. Makes it extra tasty.
Well, then surely you can inflict some such pain without going through the cruel meat industry and supporting factory farming. Isn't home cruelty better anyway?
You may actually have a point there. And if I get my hand in the pot, I can inflict even more effective and specific pain. And I bet there's a way to make money off this too.
Hang on. Somehow I've ended up arguing against my own interests here.
Liam, do you want to find innovative and creative ways to move society forward? Or do you want to oppose cruelty like every other weak mainstream loser?
You can't actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. Maybe you can step in and help out. The animals you kill may lose their lives, but what about their afterlives? Instead of letting their spirits go to waste as the byproduct of the meat industry, let's serve their eternal souls as a side dish. Or, Liam, animals are always suffering from ignorance. If Vera wanted to increase their pain, the best we can do is teach them to the concept of death so they can really fear their fate. Let's educate cattle on metaphysics. I think the first one is Vera, right?
I feel like they're both sort of there.
Well, you don't have any
I
smart.
feel like the first option would be better.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm too dumb.
Hey, perfect.
Perfect. I knew there was a way to ties. And it keeps animals from ever gaining an eternal resting place.
I think when it's at cafeteria, you just get a straight up point for that person, right? You don't have to do like a test with your stats. Anyways. What the hell is with barren animals? But now the cruelty is extending even beyond their deaths.
Heck yeah, it is. Thank you for getting the ball rolling on excellent scheme, man. And thank you, Oz, for nailing down this. Neither of you get royalty. That being said, I will get you a double scoop Rocky Road soul sprinkles.
Yum. Maybe? You don't know. You've never eaten a soul before. But it sure is delicious getting Vera's approval.
Sure.
He wants to... What?
Yeah.
I wanna... I'm gonna put him with this guy. You're hoping to enjoy your meal in peace, but Coach seems to have a different idea. What's this?
Eating regular food again? Fruits, vegetables, meats, dairy, and blood. These are all parts of a complete lunch. Sure. Plus, you're forgetting the most dietary supplements. Don't you worry now. Oh, Coach never goes anywhere without some emergency vitamins. Here, take your pick.
It would be rude to turn him down, and who knows, maybe you'll gain some benefits after all. Coach holds out 2 pill bottles. Palomino Gold 25 horse supplement for a shiny coat and luxurious mane. A completely black bottle emblazed with the Chinese character for party time. Probably this one? You swallow the entire bottle of mystery pills before Coach can stop you.
Oh, slow down there, champ. The woman who sold me these vitamins told me they were basically poison. I bought them anyway because, as we all know, whatever doesn't kill you makes you...
You wake up 36 hours later in the middle of an impassioned speech to the student council about dolphin sex. You have no idea what happened during those 36 hours, but you have a new tattoo, and everyone keeps calling you Deep 69. You gain +4 fun.
Let's do this!
Alright. Where do you want? Here.
Yeah.
As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. Ooh, what's this one for?
That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks, so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers.
And that one?
That's the turning fork. It's for making sure all of your other silverware is tuned to an A minor, as is proper.
What about this one?
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk.
Whoa! Do people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time. None of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to only existing canon.
A genius of true subtlety. Genius and subtlety are your middle fricking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. The salad harp or hands? Really?
Well, he would probably say hands.
You would. My favorite silverware.
rude.
I know, right? My only more favorite is silverware are face and mouth.
Scott, I think you are misunderstanding the purpose of silverware.
No, I don't think so. Look. Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out 2 silver hands, a silver face, and a silver mouth. He holds the hands in his hands, the face in his mouth, and devours his lunch in a highly counterintuitive way.
I stand corrected.
You're not standing, you're sitting. Anyway, now I gotta put on some ointment. All that silver is really bad for my skin. Oh, that's right, because he's a werewolf. Scott lets you put the ointment on him. Nice.
Let's go.
Alright, I wanna be... Listen, Vicky, you can totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a bazooka fight. Yeah, we're showing off our best flasks. Well, not the best flasks exactly, but the best contents. Good. Alright, yeah, we've been through this before. Flask contents. Yeah, it's the drinking the genie or the ultra whiskey. Yeah. Couldn't get my whiskey to have sex, yes. Insanity. Points will fall. Alright. Everybody chooses a celebrity.
I don't know any celebrities.
Yeah, I know, same. What? Harrison Ford? I was gonna say Kesha.
Okay, say Kesha.
I'm gonna say Kesha.
Julia. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't think of like movie actors, so I just went with a music artist.
Brazil's pretty. I mean, Beyonce's a celebrity. Rihanna. Adam.
She's probably thinking of someone good.
Sorry.
No, I said Katy Perry.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
It's okay, I'm changing it to Daniel Radcliffe, because Daniel Radcliffe
Ooh.
is cool.
Oh, alright.
He is. And I chose Emma Watson.
Player order is decided based on how likely it would be for the selected celebrity to lead a group during a zombie apocalypse.
Okay, Daniel Radcliffe and Emma definitely
I think Daniel Radcliffe, probably.
best.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
there's
know
that
how many
picture of him
survival
playing a
movies
six-
he does?
Would you say, Kristen?
There's a picture of him branches on fire. Yes, he gets to go. He
Okay.
gets to go first.
And then,
Hell yeah.
what was yours again, Kristen?
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson or Kesha?
She
Hmm.
plays Hermione Granger.
Yeah.
And Belle.
Alright.
I know,
There you
but, like, Emma Watson is so much more, like, prim.
Alright.
I feel like Kesha would just be, like, fucking backing it out in the woods and just
Yeah.
hobbling around in there, you know?
She's a bit crazy, though. I feel like Emma has it a bit more together. I don't know.
Yeah.
Where you want to go first? Do you want to make...
I'd like to get some smarts, my man.
Okay.
That's
You
what
mean
they do.
get back to normal amounts of smarts? Or having
Yes.
0 smarts?
Yes.
You can get 0 smarts.
Back to a passing grade.
That day, you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gain +2 smarts and +1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. You turn around to find Vera staring at you. This often happens, but for some reason it's not a death stare this time. She actually looks kind of happy to see you. Weird. You decide to do what you do best. Push your luck.
Finally, if you'd taken any longer to come over, I would have had to have my minions drag you here. Listen, my date for tonight was unexpectedly eaten by vultures. Totally not my fault. Anyway, I need to fill the slot now, and I thought you could recommend one of your more attractive friends?
Usurper?
Just kidding, darling. You're not half bad. But seriously, meet me at the Thousand Arms at 9:15 p.m., or the vultures will eat twice today.
Did Vera just ask you on a date? She did. This is like Christmas in whatever dang month this is right now. But if you don't want this to be... If you don't want this to be more than just a one-time thing, you'd best come up with an incredible dinner gift to win her over. A magic mirror that will always tell her how fabulous she looks, or the head of her greatest enemy.
Head of her greatest enemy.
So bold. You get your trusty decapitating axe out of the storage and lop the head off of Zalgar Babcock, shape-shifting reptile human rights attorney. Look, what? Luckily, reptoids don't bleed much. You're able to deliver the head in a delicate satin pouch on a silver tray. At dinner that night, Vera excitedly unties the drawstring and opens the bag.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Because murder is a crime, but I'm glad you did it anyway. Salgar has been such a pain ever since he discovered that I don't pay my child laborers or some nonsense like that. How's a girl supposed to make a living when she's expected to pay every child that works for her?
Vera later informs you that her actual greatest enemy is time itself, but you can't decapitate time. And anyway, it's the thought that counts. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Let's do this!
Alright, Kristen. You are winning in the smarts and fun department, but I would suggest getting more boldness or maybe creativity. Or charm.
Or money.
She doesn't really need money to get with Scott, though.
Let's do charm.
Do I need charm? No, you need charm more than I do. Alright. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Yeah, it's really late.
It's 2:30 here.
Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw the ball at herself.
When I stop her and she becomes my BFF, let's skip it.
Yeah, okay. +1 BFF. Scott catches up with you afterwards, panting with excitement. Hey, bro. I was just thinking today about how much you and I want to share all my favorite things with you. I thought about sharing my bones with you, but I don't remember where I buried any of them. Then I thought maybe we could go out peeing together, but peeing on each other's territory would be wrong. And I don't know how to share the moon, or even where it is right now. So I guess that just leaves my two favorite things in the whole world, cheerleading and sports. And since you're not on the sports teams, cheerleading it is. Let's cheer together, bro. What's that? You want to know what we're cheering for? Well, I thought I'd leave that up to you. What should we cheer for, bro? We should cheer for the working class. Nothing will aid the rise of the proletariat for the hard cheer. You should cheer for each other because friendship is the greatest sport of all.
Yeah.
Not so charming.
No.
Oh. Ah. Hey, you're right. Friendship is the greatest sport of all. I mean, I was asking you to cheerlead with me because I was romantically interested in you, but you know what? Never mind. Being friends is way more important than that. Thanks for reminding me. Instead of making out later, we should totally go to the petting zoo. I love petting animals with friends. We could stop on the way so I could take back this edible underwear I bought for us to use with you. No need now that we're such good friends.
Oh my gosh, that's weird.
If Scott says friends one more time, you'll literally tear your own heart out and eat it. Right now, that only feels like what's happening. You lose 2 boldness and 1 smart. Sorry.
Big sad.
Big sad.
Let's go.
Is that like strong sad's brother? I think I definitely need to be more fun. I'm gonna get with... That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, Juan the small, magical Latino cat slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop. You don't. You steal 2 from him from laughing at him. Later, you head to the local pizza parlor to help Vera collect her protection money. You notice Scott moping around outside.
You.
Hey, Scott, what are you doing outside the pizza parlor? Don't you normally prefer to be inside the pizza parlor?
Well, it all started when I did some research into wolf mommies and daddies. Turns out wolf parents are responsible for providing food for their children. Then it hit me that pizza delivery guy provides almost all my meals. And you know what that means.
I know what you think it means.
It means the pizza delivery guy is my mother.
What?
Or maybe the pizza parlor itself is my mother. It's hard to be sure. Either way, I came here to reunite with my long-lost parent. And also get some free pizza, hopefully. But they threw me out. Apparently I'm not the first person to claim to have been related to one of the employees in order to get free pizza. I don't want to be separated from my mama, though. Please help me.
Keeping Scott's misguided hopes alive may be trickier than I expected. But I don't think he's ready for the truth. Do you think you could get the restaurant to give him free pizza and say it's from his mother?
Screw it. You've got a flexible relationship with the truth anyways. And Scott seems so sincerely invested in this. So you do the only reasonable thing. Convince the proprietors that you're a time traveler from the future and giving free pizza to Scott is the only way to stop the pizza uprising? Or act like an entitled piece of shit until they give you free pizza. I'm pretty creative. I could do this.
Pathetic.
It's not How is that charming?
Wait.
Alright.
Have you considered that this is an extremely stupid plan?
Alright. Nope. You burst into the kitchen at the pizza parlor, screaming about the pizza uprising. Have you traveled back in time to stop it? Whoa, 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 says the head chef, holding up her hands to Placey. How do you know about the pizza uprising? Too late, you hear the telltale click that indicates that the kitchen staff has locked the doors. From the wood-fired pizza oven, you hear the hideous boiling sound. Enormous sentient pizza spills from its fiery maw. None can know of our plans for the world domination, it gurgles. Dispatch this indiscreet time traveler immediately. The cooks immediately seize you and attempt to drown you in a vat of molten cheese. Luckily, you're able to eat your way out. Less likely, you're lactose intolerant. You lose -2 fun and 1 charm.
Sure.
Oh. Just make them more bold, I guess. I don't know. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of your eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way. The graffiti says, I'm bold as frick. And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall. It says, well, not bold as frick, but maybe a bit bold. And then you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. Oh hey, it looks like Vera's law firm is up and running again. And she has some special clients. But, my love, you signed the marriage contract freely of your own violation. Yeah, because it said it was a monthly subscription box for new designer drugs. And so it is, my sweet sauerkraut, for my love is a drug.
Listen, interdimensional prince have been popping in and out of dimensions for quite a while now, showing up at the most inopportune times. So good job actually getting one to marry you.
Thank you kindly. See? You just called him Interdimensional Prince. None of us even know his stupid name. My Dulcet darling, my name is... Yeah, I really don't care. But...
Nobody cares, but if this marriage contract does seem to be legally binding, you'll probably want to find a lawyer.
You're my lawyer.
Oh, right. I'm sure there must be some...
Of course there is. You noticed it immediately. It's not an actual marriage. Polly is dead and the Interdimensional Prince is alive. Your love may be a drug, but I'm a drug connoisseur and I can firmly state that it isn't a designer drug. False pretenses, and the marriage is null and void. I'm...
They're pretty bold.
So should I do this one?
I think you can get away with either.
What do you think, Nightmares? Is she still awake?
Don't really know. Yes, I'm awake.
Okay. Probably this one, I guess. Not too fun. What the heck? Oh, it's not even for me, it's for him. Okay. Oh well. Oh no, not at all, my love. My love. My love is the designerest of all designer drugs, and the druggiest of all. Why, one kiss would intoxicate you more than the strongest of whiskies. Whiskies. One touch would have you flying higher than the strongest of acid. One...
Yeah, we get it. You want to touch Polly.
Not gonna happen, though, dude. But if you say that I'd married you under false pretenses, because my love is not a designer drug, but you refuse to try my love, then how are you to prove that it isn't a designer drug? It's at that point that Vera knocks the prince out with a frying pan she hid behind her back, and Polly eats the contract. Wow, Ruples, you almost trapped me in a drugless marriage.
Real though, that'll be minus free money for wasting my time and service. Thank you.
I'm so glad that wasn't me. Alright. Taking your girl? Vera?
Yeah, she's
You're good.
Hey there. Of course.
Of course.
Of course. Why wouldn't
try for Scott.
Howdy.
I think you could do it. I don't know if I can get Polly. Hey, boo.
Hey, noob.
Yep.
All right.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
You're asking me to go to the prom with you? What a shortcut to Town.
You don't have any smarts or money.
I'm so sad.
Reopening a MySpace account would be less harmful to my popularity than dating you.
Ugh.
I'm so
I think
sad.
I just puked in my mouth.
I'm so sorry.
Pathetic.
So sad.
So sad.
If I hadn't bought that stupid penguin mask, you probably would have been fine. I'm so sorry. Your failure made you so despised by society that you were exiled to the wilds, where you joined a pack of wolves. Still, you were so bad at social interaction that you also failed at getting a date for a wolf prom.
Let's go.
You finally pluck up your courage to ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. I'm sure I failed too. Wah! Not a chance in the world, darling. Poor life choices is how I died. So now I can tell poor afterlife choice when I see one. And boo, you're a big one.
No way, boo.
Dang, you're bad at interacting with people. To repent for the sin of making such bad choices, you were forced to walk around the school in the nude, accompanied by a nun who chanted shame over and over while ringing a big bell. Whoa! Classic.
Let's do this.
Oh my gosh.
Did we all fail?
I don't know.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom?
Awesome, bro.
Sure, why not? Sounds funny. There'll be so much hard partying that'll count as workout.
We're the perfect team.
Prom night was rad. Your outfit looks so cool. And it kind of matches his. Well,
Yay.
there was that part when the full moon came out and Scott transformed into a rabid wolf and nearly killed 3 people. But aside from that, it was a wonderful night to remember.
Sure.
You finally plug up your courage and ask your beloved to go to monster prom with you. Prom? With you? You dumb fuck.
Rad.
That's a freaking great idea. Are you some kind of genius or something? I'll tell you what you are. My date to prom.
Let's set the world on fire, baby.
Prom was great.
Christmas color.
You crashed your limo into the wall of the school and it was the best entrance ever. Everybody had a great time dancing in the lovely light of the car on fire.
I'm so sad.
I'm sorry.
I'm
You're most likely to
so
become a lasagna.
I mean, I guess that's a plus.
I failed
Yeah,
last
we'll just
time
count
too.
that as a plus.
And I tried for Scott last time, and I failed. Oh my god. Scott.
I'm sorry. Epic Weeks Lives.
It's good.
I was always happy. Scott unexpectedly ended up in film school and partnered with Vera to co-create their very own TV show. It was bought by Notflix, since Notflix will buy anything, even a crazy TV show co-created by recently graduated high schoolers. After some years, the Prince's dimension became a democracy, mostly due to the public discontent with royalty that spends most of its time in other dimensions. Despite that, the Prince keeps on annoying high schoolers, still wrong on so many levels. Damien left fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. I love that. Those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed longer than life, and then it was gone just like that. Battle for Monster Prom ended. War called youth. We were ready to start. Well, I guess we'll just have to try again. Some other time.
I might go to sleep now because it is literally like 5.
I'm also gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
It's way super late.